in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I am going to be talking about in this particular reaction video, which is designed for educational purposes, I'm going to talk about certain black women in our community, how their actions and their decisions have weakened the pedigree of black people, have weakened the pedigree or the bloodline of black people. I'm going to let this woman start off, and then I'm going to provide to you my analytical commentary. So let me go ahead and get started. Hold on. All right, like I always say, let's get it.
Y'all didn't want boyfriends. Y'all didn't want partners. Y'all did not want husbands. Y'all wanted fathers. Like, can we just cut like the BS? These comments right here, it proves that y'all wanted fathers. Y'all wanted to redo daughterhood.
Yes, before we go any further, most women do not want husbands. They do not want fiancés or good boyfriends or good men for that matter. A lot of women, most of women in the black community want daddies. They want someone that's going to take care of them, but they want certain characteristic traits of a father. The part that is pertaining to providing and protecting. They don't want the other parts of instruction, leadership, chastisement. They don't want the part of the father, they don't want the part of fatherhood that has rule over them. They don't want to be underneath the authority of a man. So they pick and choose. A lot of these women today are tall children because if they get a good husband and a good man, a good fiance, he's going to provide those things that I just spoke about. Correction, leading, leadership, chastisement, which is also correction. Women do not want to be corrected. You can't tell them nothing. They got a hard head, but let's keep going.
Want boyfriends. Y'all didn't want partners. Y'all did not want husbands. Y'all wanted fathers. Like, can we just cut like the BS? These comments right here, it proves that y'all wanted fathers. Y'all wanted to redo daughterhood. This is not about wealth building. The conversation is not rooted in helping the kids to build knowledge and wealth. The conversation is not about creating businesses and generating cash and revenue on a day-to-day basis. The conversation is always about how women can be taken care of even when they don't have any money, even when they're poor. Because the truth is, you don't know anything. You don't have skills. You don't know how to make money. You don't know how to create more cash. You don't know anything. So now all you're left with is your looks and luck and hope.
Exactly. There are a lot of women. You will be surprised by how little today's modern day black woman actually knows. How dependent black women are, even though they say that they are independent. And for some reason, they equate academics and good careers with independence. But for the most part, most women do not have careers, they have jobs. Most women are not holders of dual degrees, a doctorate, or a master's. Most women are just regular, old, average people we see every day that we walk by in passing every day. And a lot of these particular women do not have any type of particular skill sets that would make them live like a king or a queen. They have little to none conflict resolution skills. They don't know how to control their attitudes. They don't have any temperance. They don't know how to talk to people. They don't know how to respect people. They don't even have self-respect. All you got to do is look at how they dress. Now, the bloodline part is this. These women are choosing the low vibrational men. These type of women are choosing the low hanging fruit when it comes to black men, the men that are pookies, ray-ray, and nook-nooks, the men who are trifling, and they are choosing to have babies with these particular men. They are ruining the bloodlines of many black people because some of these women, not all, but some of these women did grow up in two-parent households, very well-off households, middle class, upper middle class households, but they still choose the thug. They still choose the dope boy. They still choose the man in the streets that don't have nothing going for themselves. So The moment they sleep with that man, the moment they give that particular man a child, they have weakened the bloodline, because she came from a bloodline of two mature individuals, two responsible individuals who may have had to pull themselves up from the bootstraps, so to speak, who built a life, who overcame situations in their generation to provide a nice home for that girl. But she goes out there, sleep with the most rottenest of the rotten men out there, and then bring back a bastard child that that man does not want to raise, ruining and weakening the bloodline, setting them back 40 or 50 years. And they are also setting back the bloodline or the pedigree of black people, because they are passing along this feminist ideology, this wicked narrative that men are not good people, that men are not needed, that they can do bad by themselves, ruining the bloodline, ruining the pedigree, ruining future generation of black people, poisoning their minds.
Don't know anything, so now all you're left with is your looks and look and hope that a man will love you and love me for who I am, because I'm a woman. That is what y'all cling to, and that is why the babies are poor. That is why your bloodline remains poor. You stay stuck in 1K to 5K months. You stay stuck in 60 to 50 to 70, 80K, 90K year salary. Y'all stay stuck in this little hole of poverty.
I don't think she understood what she just said, because 90K annually is not bad. But let's keep going.
Because you don't want to learn how to be self-sufficient. When the conversation is about self-sufficiency, women creating cash and creating joyful lives out of the skills they have that helps them to build revenue, y'all fight, y'all argue, it stirs something so deep in your gut. It stirs something up, because
what is stirring in their gut is accountability, because everything she's saying is it's basically holding women accountable. Women don't like when you put a mirror in front of them, because they get to see who they really are, not who they think they are. You get me?
You failed at sovereignty. In these conversations, it makes you address your failures. It holds you accountable to why the babies are poor and why your bloodline remain poor every single generation. You have to now look to men to be your dad, because you're not actualized in your womanhood. Womanhood is advancement. Womanhood is abundance. Womanhood is being a cash generator.
Womanhood is also being submissive. Womanhood is also knowing when to shut the hell up. Womanhood is knowing how to follow orders and direction and guidance of the man that's over you, who has the perfect authority over you that was provided to him through matrimony. If you are a religious person, then it was also provided to him from God above. She's not throwing that in. So she has a little bit of that feminist mindset in there. And a woman is not supposed to be a cash generator. She's wrong on that. A woman is supposed to be a nurturer. Because when you say a woman is a cash generator, what you're doing is putting her in the position of a man, because a man is supposed to be the provider, which is the cash generator. Not to say that women cannot make their own money, but you have to understand and read between the lines of what this particular woman is trying to say to the public out there. You dig what I'm saying? Can you dig it?
Womanhood is multiplying the resource. This is actualization in womanhood. It's when a woman realizes everything that she wants and more lies within the self. When she realizes this, she creates a life of joy for herself. So now she's traveling, she's making money, her business is doing great, her career is doing great. The most joy a woman will ever receive is her realizing she can take great care of herself. That man.
And this is the problem. This mindset. She is a great example of weakening future generations. All this that she said is independence, independence, independence. And she's saying it like, yeah, you need men, but the only reason why you need men is because you don't know how to take care of yourself like a man. That's what she's really saying to y'all if you're not paying attention to that. So this is more of a bitter rhetoric that comes from a single, I don't know if she's a single mother, but it kind of sounds like it. Let me just say, what can I say? A masculine woman. That's the best way to say it, because everything that's coming out of her mouth is masculine. You get what I'm saying? So she don't even realize. So you can be so delusional that you don't even see that you are in your own way. Did you know that?
Care of herself. That man adds on to her already existing peace, abundance, and resource. She is not.
Did you hear that? The man is the add-on, when really that's backwards, because the woman is the add-on to the man, because she is the helpmeet. A helpmeet is the person who adds to whatever the man has going on. See, this is a sad story right here. I just want to play that a little bit before we get out of here, because she's going to start talking like a lunatic at the end, so I didn't want to play that part. But at the end, she acts more lunatic. But basically, with that type of perspective, that outlook, that mentality, we as black people in the black community, and I know people from different communities, white, Latino, whatever, y'all dealing with this shit too. And y'all know the reason I talk about what I talk about, because I'm from my own community. This is the type of mentality that is destroying people's bloodline. You don't hear men saying shit like this. You hear women saying this shit. You hear women talking all this bad stuff, delusional stuff, stuff that is divisive and separate men from women. That's mostly coming from women, not from men. Men usually talk about the shameful behavior, how they try to correct it and condemn it most times. But women are actually going out there like with the 4B movement saying, don't sleep with men, don't get pregnant. They are the ones who are divisive. They're the ones who are trying to keep people apart. If you really just look at TikTok, look at anything, and you see women saying that all the time. You hardly ever see men saying that. You get what I'm saying? Well, anyway, sorry about stumbling, man. Doing a little bit of drinking tonight. I don't want y'all to jump on me. I mean, you drinking that Macallan 12, man. You sound like you're slurring. I hope I'm not, man. But at the end of the day, man, I keep it real, man. Anyway, y'all take it easy now. Y'all be safe now, you hear?